Hi guys and welcome back to a brand new video.
Hello!
That was a high one.
You laugh after
I always
every
wonder
time
what
I say
your
hello.
hello's going to come out like.
Actually, quick story. At the place I've been working, the post-production studio, as a runner, so like I get orders and I have to go and deliver the orders to the people in the suites. And every time I knock on the door and I open the door and I always go, hello! And they always laugh. I just can't say hello normally now.
Hello.
It's just, yeah.
But today we are going to recap our bucket list for our last Disneyland Paris vlog series.
We are. We had 5 things that we wanted to achieve. Did we get them done?
So quickly before we start, we just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that watched the past series. Loads of people have watched it. It's crazy.
Yeah,
we say this every time.
I know.
But every time there's more people, which is just, yeah, insane.
It never ceases to amaze. And also, like, the many of you like say that you enjoy binge watching them as well, but like the older vlogs. And a lot of you have gone back and watched the older vlogs. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And we also hit 5,000 subscribers a few weeks ago now. I don't think we've mentioned it on the vlogs.
That was always the goal.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was so cool. But yeah, thank you. And hi to all our brand new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining our little YouTube family. Okay, so number 1 in our bucket list was to watch the new Star Wars nighttime show, which is, you're really good at names, I always forget them.
It was called the Galactic Celebration.
That's the one.
Although I think I got the name wrong at some point during the... I think I called it a Galaxy's Celebration or something, a Galactic Galaxy or something, because I was thinking Galaxy's Edge. But yeah, so this was... It's not new, I don't think. I think it's maybe been on before. But yeah, we wanted to see that because I'm a massive Star Wars fan. You're sort of coming around.
I've watched 4 films.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we wanted to see it. We knew that it was projecting onto the Tower of Terror, a bit like the Christmas show that we've seen before. And it did not disappoint.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
We managed to see it, and we actually saw the adapted version because it was raining.
Oh, if you've watched the vlogs, if you haven't watched the vlogs, go back and watch this day because it was so rainy. Like, chucking it down.
Yeah.
And we kind of ummed and ahed about, shall we watch it? And we were like, this is the only night, because we were only there for 2 nights. We wanted to watch Illuminations one night. So we were like, we have to watch it. It's our only night to watch it. So we stood there in the rain. You could actually see the umbrella like peep into shot when we were trying to film it.
So I had
we got drenched.
I had an umbrella and I've got the camera on a tripod. So, but then sometimes the camera lens would get a bit of rain on it. So I would get the brolly and tuck it underneath my chin. And then I would use my top to clean the lens.
It was an intense viewing. But I am so glad that we waited out in the rain and watched it because it was probably one of my favourite moments of the trip.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. It was so good.
I said I would love it to be on like just all the time.
Well, I think it should be because Walt Disney Studios doesn't have a nighttime show.
Yeah, and it's really nice to have something at the end, isn't it? Yeah, to like celebrate the day that you've spent there.
Yeah, and the music just made it so epic because obviously the Star Wars soundtrack is like epic on its own. So to have fireworks and projections, and the projections went all around you at times as well. It felt really immersive, and I can only imagine that it is just that little bit more amazing having the actual characters out as well. Yeah, because we just had them on the screen because as Martyn said, it was raining so they couldn't come out. But that would be epic as well, like all the stormtroopers coming out everything.
Well, we've got to watch it again.
I don't know how long I don't know how long the Star Wars celebration is on for.
It's up until... It's quite long, I think.
Is it?
Is it May? I think because the Marvel one starts in May.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think
maybe
it's
then.
May. I haven't checked any details before we started recording this.
Yeah. But it was my favourite part of the whole Star Wars celebration was the nighttime show. Yeah. Definitely. I think it was my favourite thing out of all the celebration things.
Yeah, I agree.
Really, really, really loved it. So first one, tick.
Number 2 was to see another show, and this was Frozen, A Musical Invitation, although I think in the bucket list I called it A Musical Adventure.
Yeah, because we just watched it back now to see what
you just spoiled it. You thought I was trying to remember.
Well, What, that we remembered them all in order as well?
You're giving away the trade secrets. I mean, why would I say I think I said? Oh, you outed me. So, yes, I did say that it was called A Musical Adventure. I can't believe we just did that. And yeah, we managed to see this. When did we see this? This was on the day that we saw the Star Wars...
Our last...
Galactic Celebration. Yeah, it's the same day that we watched that.
Yeah.
So we went over to Walt Disney Studios and we waited in line. We saw the last showing of the day because we'd been given a tip by the Disney twins. They said that it's a bit quieter then.
Yeah.
We were waiting in line for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Quite a while, but...
And you know what? We started moving closer to the front and it had nothing to do with like the doors opening. It was that people just got a bit sick of waiting and started leaving.
But I would definitely recommend going early because they do... obviously, when it reaches a certain amount of people, they will just close off the line.
Yeah.
And even though we went to the last showing, which I definitely think was the quietest, it was still quite busy.
It was.
And it was a quiet time in the parks as well.
Yeah.
So if it was busy in the parks, it'd be even busier.
So we went in and it was a little show and it was in 2 rooms. One of them with like Anna, Kristoff and Sven.
Yeah.
And then you moved into the next room and then you got to see Elsa. And yeah, it was a nice little thing that they'd put together.
It was really, really cute. It is all standing. I think we mentioned this in the vlog, so just to let you know. That
was just my main... I hate using the word negative. I don't like using that. But that was just one of the main things that I thought, oh, it would be nice if you were just sitting down.
Only because, as well, it was quite difficult to judge where to stand because you didn't want to block anyone's view, but because everyone's standing, it made it difficult for some children to see at times. Because if they were standing behind another child, they still couldn't see, but then they couldn't go up on a parent's shoulders because then that would block everyone behind them. So that's my only little thing.
Yeah.
But I understand why they do it because it's quite interactive and they want you to dance along and do the actions along.
Yeah.
So I understand that that's easier if you're standing
And you can
up.
probably fit a lot more people in.
But I think they have the space that it could be 2 theatres. So just bear that in mind if you are tired. I'm guessing that they have access places for wheelchairs or anything like that. And they might have, I don't know, some seats. But the majority of the rest is standing. So yeah, just bear that in mind. But it's really, really good. It's really cute. Lots of songs. All the
nice
Frozen
message
songs.
behind it as well.
The rooms are really beautiful, I thought. Like the set.
Scenery was amazing.
The scenery is so good. It's very like immersive. Like you feel like you're in that world. And yeah, it was really, really cute. It's definitely one if you have young children as well. I think it's very much aimed at children, that one, I would say. Even though like adults love it as well if you love Disney.
We were still doing the moves.
Yeah.
Still singing along.
But it's definitely one to take children to. So next on our bucket list, well, you've given it away already because it was for Martyn to buy the Star Wars Spirit jersey. Did you do it?
I'm wearing it. Yeah, this is the first time that I've worn it in a video.
I think so, since, yeah. You're trying not to give it away.
I know, I've been putting off like wearing it in videos before the vlog's actually finished or before like I bought it in the vlogs just to keep the suspense going.
It's funny though because I don't think one person has probably spent the past month thinking, I wonder if Martyn got that Star Wars Spirit jersey. Well, there might have been.
It might have done. I don't know. But yeah, I did. I bought it. It's here.
What day did you get it? The last day?
No, I bought it on the second last day.
Second to
because
last day.
I wanted to wear it on the last day. Yeah. So
I bought it from.
I bought it after we'd watched the Galactic Celebration. And I bought it from
Disney Village.
Disney Village, yeah.
From World of Disney.
No, it wasn't World of Disney. It was that other one.
The Disney store.
The one with Donald and the massive pupils.
Yeah, the creepy Donald. Creepy Donald.
We need to think of a different word. We can't just keep calling everyone creepy.
No, because everyone that's creepy. I explained this to you the other day. Everyone that's creepy is under the same family. So you've got creepy hyena, you've got creepy hand, and you've got creepy Donald, and they're all under the creepy family. And I think there's one more. Who else is creepy?
Who else is creepy?
We've got creepy hyena, creepy hand, and creepy Donald.
What I'm loving is how serious you are talking about this.
I feel like there's a fourth creepy, but I can't remember who it is. Put in the comments if I missed out one of the creepies. Maybe there are only 3 at the moment.
I didn't even know who these creepies were.
They're all the creepies.
Yeah, I knew about creepy hyena and creepy hand.
Yeah.
I didn't know about anybody else.
You creepy Donald.
We've never called him creepy Donald.
I have.
Have we?
I think there's a clip of me calling him creepy Donald.
I thought he was just Donald with the massive pupils.
I feel like I called him creepy Donald in one vlog. Anyway, we what's the word?
What is it?
Digress.
Is it dilate? Is it dilate?
Dilated, yeah.
Is that when your pupils go massive?
Yeah, like when you had your eye test.
Dilated Donald?
And I had to go to the eye test with you because you couldn't see after.
Yeah. Dilated Donald. Is that not a good one?
Eye test. Your eyes are really huge. No, he's creepy Donald. He's under the creepy family.
He's under the creepy branch.
Yeah. It's a creepy family tree. Creepy hyena is at the top.
Okay. What are we on about? Next on the book list was to meet director Goofy. And that is a tick, yes.
I think it's a tick. Even though he wasn't in his director outfit, but that wasn't our fault.
No, that's just what he... And a lot of people actually said that they'd never seen Goofy in his classic Goofy attire at that place. So maybe it's even extra. Because
it's a point and a half.
It's a point and a half. So yeah, we did. We managed to see director Goofy. The backdrop's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, I love the photos we got. It was also one of my favourite meet and greets because he was so crazy.
Oh, he was, yeah.
He gave me the biggest hug ever.
I thought he was going to take you out.
Yeah, like, it was kind of scary, but kind of amazing.
And then I'm pretty sure he proposed to you as well.
Oh yeah, he proposed to me.
But, you know, I was just outside
And then
laughing.
you hear you going, "Hi, Goofy!"
Yeah, I do that with every
Because I was getting all the attention and you were like, "Hi, Goofy! I'm here!"
And then I wish I hadn't spoken because then I embarrassed myself and said that...
And you cut it out of the vlog, didn't you?
I did. There is footage of me asking when a Goofy movie 2 is coming out.
Do you still have that footage?
I'm not putting it in.
Please insert
No,
it.
I'm not putting it in.
Insert it now.
Oh no, it's embarrassing. Goofy movie 2, when are we getting that?
Goofy movie 2. One.
Is there? I haven't seen it.
Movie.
Oh, I need to see that one.
How have you not?
I've not seen that one. I'm sorry, Goofy.
Haha. So it did get in the videos. Martyn was so embarrassed for like half an hour after.
Yeah.
Because Goofy is your main man and that was the first time you'd met him in Paris.
Well, because I get worried about what I'm going to say to them, and then I had in my head, I was like, right, I'm going to ask this. This will be good.
Backfired.
You'll enjoy hearing this, yeah. And then I don't know. It's like an interviewer going up to somebody and asking them about their book, and bringing something up that's in it that you haven't, but you're claiming that you've read it.
Yeah.
And yeah, to find out that you haven't.
And you still haven't watched it.
Well, no.
We're waiting for Disney Plus. We're hoping it's on Disney Plus.
It will be, I imagine, yeah. But it wasn't just it. It was like because the cast member was like, there is a Goofy movie too.
And then the last one on our bucket list was to ride Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Tick!
Temple du Peril.
So we hadn't been on Indiana Jones for a year and a bit, maybe a couple of years.
January 2018, I think.
Because it had just been closed, either for refurbishment or closed because of repairs or whatever.
Yeah.
All our previous trips. So we were so excited to ride it, and it was really fun, wasn't it?
It was really fun. It was nice to have it back open. It's nice to have another roller coaster.
Yeah, more of an intense roller coaster.
It was good that this one was actually working because Space Mountain was down for the entire trip. So
yeah, the whole trip.
It was nice to still have.
Good job we didn't put a Star Wars Space Mountain challenge on our bucket list.
Well, we can't. We did 10. We can't do any more than 10.
But But yeah, we really enjoyed Indiana Jones. Apparently it had been refurbished and it had changed a bit. I personally didn't notice the change.
I did read up about it, and apparently they made it out of more sturdier materials, I think, or
so
materials that are going to
much.
last longer. And then they've also made the loop a bit bigger.
Oh. I think it had been so long since I'd been on it last, I couldn't notice the changes because I couldn't remember exactly what it felt like when I rode it last. That makes sense.
I think a lot of people were hoping for it to go backwards again.
Yeah. That would be cool, but a lot of people wouldn't ride it then. But yeah, it was really fun. It was really good to have it back.
Yeah, well, I'm an indie fan, so anything to do with Indiana Jones, please bring it to the parks. I love it. I can't wait one day when we go to California to ride that Indiana Jones one that's a bit like Dinosaur.
I've never seen
that's
that.
That's on my bucket list. Overall bucket list.
So that is it. That is all our bucket list, and we got 5 out of 5. We've never done that.
It's the first time we've ever got like all of them done, but there was only 5.
There's only 5. But we still did really well because we were only there for 2 nights.
Yeah, I think we did really well.
We did well, and it was such a good trip. We managed to fit in so much in 2 nights.
One of my favourite days ever from any of our trips is that day where we had to break it up into 3 vlogs.
And we've never done that before
because we did so much.
Yeah, that was a great day.
A lot of you are asking, how do you manage to just do so much? We don't know.
We are very tired though. We are tired by the end of the day.
We do crash.
Yeah. But it's worth it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.